Welcome to Networks Professionals.
Welcome to the Explainer. So, today we are looking at what I like to call the absolute zero to hero starting line for anyone wanting to break into the IT world. We're talking about the Cisco Certified Support Technician Networking Certification, or as it's more commonly known, the CCST. Look, if you've been eyeing the tech industry from the outside and wondering, how on earth do I actually get my foot in the door without a fancy degree or, years of experience, well, you are definitely in the right place.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here's our clear, logical roadmap for today to get you certified and hired. We'll be covering 1, why choose CCST, 2, a look inside the exam, 3, the core topics, 4, your 8-week study plan, and 5, careers and salaries. Let's get right to it.
Starting with Section 1, why choose CSC networking? It really is the foundation of tech.
Look, we all know there's this massive boom in tech jobs right now, right? But getting past that initial resume screening, that is the hardest part. The CCST networking is literally your key to unlocking those doors. It's an entry-level Cisco certification that validates foundational networking knowledge. It's basically learning how the underlying plumbing of the internet actually works, how these computer networks talk to each other, and most importantly, how to troubleshoot them when things go wrong. And the absolute best part, there are 0 prerequisites. None. You don't need a single day of prior IT experience to get started with this.
So, who is this actually for? Well, look at this list. It's perfectly designed for students, fresh grads, career changers, or even current help desk techs who just want to formalize their knowledge on paper. If you've got this vision of being a future network engineer, visualize yourself stepping into that role right now, because this isn't just a piece of paper, it's a realistic, practical starting block for your entire career. Now, you might be wondering, but wait, I don't want to just do networking, I want to work in cloud computing or cybersecurity. Well, listen to this quote for a second. Even if you plan to work with Microsoft Azure or M365, you still need networking knowledge because cloud services and routing all rely on networking fundamentals. It's so true. You simply cannot build a house without pouring a solid concrete foundation first. Whether your ultimate goal is the cloud, security, or Microsoft systems, these networking basics are entirely inescapable. Moving on to Section 2, inside the certification exam. We are going to completely remove the fear of the unknown here.
Let's break down exactly what to expect with the exam mechanics. The official code is 100-150. It's provided directly by Cisco, and you get a solid 50 minutes to knock it out. But get this, it costs just $125. When you compare that to other massive tech exams that can run you into the high hundreds, this is incredibly accessible. Plus, the grading system is a massive relief. It's just pass or fail. No complex, anxiety-inducing scoring matrices to stress over. You either prove you know the basics, or you just brush up and try again. And Cisco makes taking the test remarkably convenient too. They offer an online proctored option, which means you can literally take it from your living room, yes, in your sweatpants, with a remote proctor just keeping an eye on things via webcam to ensure fairness. Or, if you're someone who really needs a dedicated distraction-free zone, you can go to a Cisco-authorized testing center. They even offer the exam in multiple languages so you can test in whatever way suits your comfort level best. Now, what's really interesting about this next slide is Section 3, core networking topics covered, and exactly what you will learn. Okay, here is the real meat and potatoes of what you're actually going to master. Don't let this list overwhelm you, because notice how logically these 9 core domains are chunked together. It starts out super gentle with basic network fundamentals. Then it moves through the OSI and TCP/IP models, IP addressing, network devices, your routers and switches, protocols, wireless, basic security, troubleshooting, and finally help desk. The material builds so logically from the most basic concepts right up to security. You're just stacking your knowledge block by block. And I really need to emphasize this. Unlike purely theoretical exams where you just memorize facts, this one gives you highly practical, job-ready skills. You are going to master actual troubleshooting using command line tools like ping and traceroute. You'll also learn vital help desk fundamentals, like how to actually handle customer support tickets and document your fixes. So day 1 on the new job, you already know exactly how to trace a network drop and handle a user's ticket like an absolute pro. All right, Section 4, your 8-week study plan. This is your actionable blueprint. We know the what and the why, so let's get into the how. This is your practical step-by-step quest. Step 1, learn the basics. Step 2, use Cisco NetAcad. Step 3,
hands-on practice. Step 4, take practice tests. And Step 5, review the exam objectives. So the crucial point is really Steps 2 and 3. Utilizing Cisco's completely free Networking Academy and their Packet Tracer simulation labs is absolutely essential for passing. It is your secret weapon.
Let's map that out on a timeline. Here is your 8-week breakdown. Weeks 1 and 2 focus purely on fundamentals and models. Weeks 3 and 4 dive deep into IP addressing and protocols. Weeks 5 and 6 tackle wireless, security, and get really heavy into those hands-on labs. Then finally, weeks 7 and 8 are all about practice exams and final revision. When you're doing those practice tests, aim for like an 80 to 85% passing rate. And please focus on truly understanding the concepts, not just memorizing the answer key.
Which brings us to the final payoff, Section 5, Career Opportunities and Salaries, the ultimate reward.
Let's talk about what those 8 weeks of hard work are actually going to unlock for you. Once you slap this vendor-recognized credential on your resume, you can confidently apply for these specific entry-level titles: Network Support Technician, Help Desk Technician, IT Support Specialist, and Junior Network Technician. These aren't just random jobs. These are the highly respected launchpads for a lifelong career in IT. And because Cisco equipment is used literally everywhere, from massive enterprises to government networks, this certification has incredible global acceptance. Just look at these expected salaries across different international markets. In the US, you're looking at $45,000 to $70,000. In Canada, $45,000 to $75,000 Canadian dollars. The UAE is offering 60,000 to 120,000 dirhams, Saudi Arabia 50,000 to 110,000 riyals, and in Pakistan 50,000 to well over 150,000 rupees a month. Basically, your new skills are going to be in high demand no matter where you are in the world. And this brilliantly illustrates the real potential here, up to $70,000. Depending on your location, how well you interview, and the company you apply to, top-end entry-level roles in the US can absolutely hit this mark. Think about that return on investment. That is a completely life-changing starting salary for a $125 exam that asked for zero prior experience. Just wild. Let's move to the next step and see how this builds, because the CCST is not the end of the line. It's an affordable stepping stone. From here, you advance to the legendary CCNA, which opens up massive doors, then up to the CCNP Enterprise, and eventually, if you want to be at the absolute top of the food chain, the CCIE Enterprise. The CCST proves to yourself and the hiring managers that you have exactly what it takes to climb this exact ladder. So we arrive at the ultimate question, and I'll leave you with this. Are you ready to take your very first step into IT networking, or will you let the future of tech pass you by? The blueprint is literally right here in your hands. The barrier to entry has never been lower, and the global demand for these skills is absolutely off the charts. It's time to start your IT journey today. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and hey, I'll catch you on the next.
Thanks for watching.